Alright, Part 5, Guidance Management Discussion Analyst for the companies engaged in oil and gas production. We propose to add a new item 1209, which we have specified topic for the treasury drive for the ease of the part of the management, the discussion analyst financial condition result of the operation or MD&A. In separate section 4, comments concerned with although the proposed item was intended to provide more guidance restricted regarding the disclosure required, would effectively require the company to address all of the issues listed in items 1. Recommend the issue of the detailed list of the requirements should clarify whether the company should address the material of the chain with the due for the technology prices, concessions, and conditions commercial with the terms known with the trends of demand with commitments unnecessary in any event for the reasonable likely to have the material effect of the reserve estimates final conditions. Similarly, with another comment recommended for the commission clarify that the item is limited to the material impacts. We're not adapting the proposed item to part of the regulation SK because of the intent of the guidance rather than specify the disclosure with the agree with the company for the disclosure everything for the issue for the private and last of the disclosure would be too long detailed to be the much more for the most investors. An important issue could be hidden with an unnecessary detail. However, we believe the added guidance would be beneficial for the companies regarding issue of the commission staff commented on the review of the MD&A, which is management discussion analysis filings by the oil and gas company. To begin with, the fundamental of the press for the management discussion analysis is that the information provided should relate to the issues material of the company, although discuss listed with the topic the company need to discover the company need only discover the topic constitute involved indicates no trend the demands of the commitments, uncertainties, events that are reasonably likely with the material effect of the company topics include changes are provided, reserve the disclosure probable as possible, reserve the store for the such for the chain with the attributed to the included chain with the made, change the price, technical revision, change the status of the necessary with the concession sale with the termination, renewal, change of the provision, technologies used and establish appropriate level of certainty with the material additions, and create the reserve estimates, include any of the material addition, create the reserve estimates, result of any of the final rules adopted in this release, price costs included, the impact with the depreciation, depletion, amortization, as well as the full cost ceiling, performance currently producing well, including water production such as well with the need to enhance the recovery technique for the maintain production of such wells performance of any mine typing activity the production of hydrocarbon. The company recent ability to convert provide with an undeveloped reserve and the prove developed reserves if disclosed probable reserve the proposed reserve the possible reserve the probable proposed provided reserve proved reserves missing minimum remaining terms less of the concession material change to any limit of the item tables described in item 1202 through 1208 regulation 7 regulation SK potential effects different forms variety of the resources of the production sharing contracts and operation geopolitical risk of the applying of the material concentration of reserve marketing management decision analysis typically represent the self-contained section registration statement of the report. However, the disclosure requirements compromise new subpart or 1200 regulation SK will cover the substantial amount of oil gas company disclosure to appear with a tabular format providing an outline of the company's operation cover the table that will represent any of the time of the change of the management or discover the management decision analysis. We believe that it may be more helpful to investors locate with the discussion close to the table themselves, thus the extent with any of the discussion analysis with the known trend with demand commitments, uncertainties, events that are reasonable like to have a material effect of the company is directly relevant to the particular disclosure required in subpart 12 of the company. May include the discussion of the analysis relevant table appropriately cross-reference rather than include its general management decision and analysis section. Section 6, conforming changes of Form 20F.